And good afternoon, and welcome to a Monday afternoon here on All In with CSN. I'll say it again, All In with CSN, our brand new live show. We've just rebranded Tiger Tidbits to All In with CSN. Our new name is All In with CSN. You see that? Okay, so, and it's still brought to you by Ingalls. Love the prices, love the savings, Ingalls. And brought to you by Benson Ford in Easley, South Carolina. Mr. Crow and that bunch up there off of 123, the best Ford dealership in the state. And brought to you by Oakway Tractor, Kubota's best Orange Days dealer in the world. And they're all right there around the corner here. 123 Westminster, on the way to Westminster there, right past the Walmart on the right. You'll see Oakway Tractor. Ask for Andy. But let's get into it, guys. Short show. I say that every time. I think our shortest show, this is episode number 22 of what was Tiger Tidbits, as it now is the All In with CSN, as I said. This is episode number 22. I think our shortest episode's been about 8 minutes so far on this adventure. And again, we put this show together for one reason, Monday through Fridays, to be able to give you guys a vehicle to keep your Clemson Jones and your Clemson info needs fulfilled. As you know, this that time of the year, it's hard to find information. So we collect it all, and we bring it here to you every day at 5 o'clock on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday throughout the week. And this will be all summer long, and we'll even do this during the football season. Now, the Friday show will turn into our pregame show, which is called Howard's Rock. Now, that happens, on site starting the 29th of August, the night before our first game. Okay? So, but either way, from now here, June, July, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m., our new time. Okay, we changed the name to Tiger Tidbits to All In with CSN. We also moved our time slot to 6 p.m. So we usually do about 10, 15 minutes, So today, let's see what we got here to go through. First thing I got to go through, let's see here. Men's basketball. There's two items. First item, Brownell hires John Uribe to lead the basketball sports performance. So we just lost our strength and conditioning coach. He went to Duke. Clemson walks out, and Brad Brownell hires this guy. He says, "I'm excited to add John to our staff," said Brownell. He has been mentored by some outstanding coaches in the field and has been a part of some highly successful programs, leading basketball sport performance at Furman, UAB, and Louisiana Lafayette. Having been a college basketball player, John understands how to use the weight room and translate that to elite performance on the court. Now, Uribe comes highly recommended. Again, local. He's over at Furman. Furman just went 25-10. He hit and got to the NIT. You did a great job there. So welcome John Uribe to Clemson as the Clemson Tigers' new sports performance leader. In other words, strength and conditioning coach for basketball. Another big news item coming out of town for basketball. Baba Oladoton is the number one recruit in the country in basketball. Clemson has just offered him. So Tigers are reaching into the bag and going for the number one guy in the whole nation. I'll have to do some research on Baba Oladoton, but that offer has just went out. So there's two notes for basketball today. Let's move over to baseball. Got this just today. Jacob Jarrell, catcher, is named a NSCA Strength and Conditioning All-American today. So junior catcher Jacob Jarrell, Florence, South Carolina, was named a Strength and Conditioning All-American by the National Strength and Conditioning Association. He became the sixth Tiger since 2018 to be named a Strength and Conditioning All-American by the NSCA, joining Riley Gilliam in 2018, Bryce Didozio in 2021, Jeffrey Gilbert in 22, and Jackson Lindley in 23, and Blake Wright in 24. Jacob has consistently dedicated himself to physical preparation since arriving at Clemson as a freshman 3 years ago, said Rick Franzblau, Clemson's assistant athletics director for Olympic sports performance. In May, he attacks every workout, warm-out, sprint session with the same intensity and the focus he does at starting catcher for the Tigers. So congratulations to Jacob Jarrell, NSCA Strength and Conditioning All-American. So there's two baseball notes. On to the next one up, we're going to go to track and field, folks. They are out in Oregon at the Track and Field National Championships over the weekends, and some good success there for the ladies especially. Let's go over to the ladies here. Clemson Track and Field program officially wrapped up the 2025 NCAA Outdoor Championship on Saturday night at Hayward Field in Oregon. Shante Foreman and Onika Wilson shined for the Tigers as they secured spots on the podium in their respective events. Foreman finished 4th overall in the women's triple jump with a mark of 13.72 meters, which is the 4th best mark of her 2025 outdoor season. With the 4th place finish, Foreman was named a first-team All-American. Congratulations. And earned her spot on the podium. Foreman wrapped up the 2025 season with a podium appearance in both the NCAA indoor and outdoor championships. Good. Congratulations once again to Miss Foreman there. Next up, Wilson finished 5th overall in the 100-meter hurdles with 13.02 to be crowned a first-team All-American. Congratulations, Miss Wilson. And she earned a spot on the podium alongside Foreman. Wilson also finished the 2025 season with a top 8 finish in both the NCAA outdoor and indoor championships. As the junior, she finished 3rd overall in the 60-meter hurdles. Congratulations. And now Sylvia Jalagio. Sylvia, I see her out there on the dam running all the time when I'm down there running. This woman is a hard working lady. She's out there working. I've seen her put in the work. Sylvia was named a second-team All-American for the second time during the outdoor championships as she secured a 9th place overall in the 5,000 meters with a time of 15 minutes, 36 seconds, .34. Jalaglo also earned second-team All-American honors in her 1,500 meters performance earlier in the week. So 2 times a second-team All-American for Sylvia. And again, I can't tell you right now, no one I know of more deserving because that girl works hard. I've seen it myself right down here on the dam. As I go down there and walk and run, she's just blowing by me 2 or 3 times. That woman works hard. But good congratulations, Sylvia. Next up, we got some more track and field. I think that's it. It's all track and field. Oh, we got some football offers. A couple. Let me go over here and check on those. As my dog Simon is barking in the background, he hears me over here all excited. And let's see here. Got some news. Keyshawn Stencil, a 2027 or 2026 defensive tackle, was in town this weekend. He was on his official visit. He was the only one in town, so he kind of got the royal treatment, the purple and orange carpet treatment laid out to him. Keyshawn, excuse me, the dog's over here just wondering what he's barking at. I don't see anything, but Keyshawn got the official visit treatment, and he seems to have walked out of there with the crystal ball now from a couple of experts out there, and some of these recruiting services are now pointing Clemson as a favorite to land Keyshawn Stencil, 2026 defensive tackle. We'll see. A couple other offers were laid out. Jackson Dollar, tight end out of Georgia, was offered over the weekend. And let's see what else. A couple more. Softball. A former Florida Atlantic infielder, Kylie Chanel, is going to be transferring into the softball program. So that's some softball news. Let me see what else I got here. I think that's about it, guys. I mean, yeah, that's it. That's about it, man. That's it. That's it for today's Monday edition of All In with CSN. Now, I want to mention some of our other sponsors as we end the program here. I want to mention Kite Hill, Byron and Brian and the guys over there at Kite Hill. Local Clemson grads, great place. It's in Patrick Square, beer garden, field, brewery. Got the great outdoor patio with a beautiful awning over it. You can go hang out on with your buddies, have a few beers, enjoy the atmosphere, get some air. Great place, man. At the Kite Hill Brewery over there in Patrick Square. The Upstate Zip Line is on 133 and Highway 11 where they intersect right there at the end, right there at the state park. You look to your left, you'll see the Upstate Zip Line. They've got zip lines running through a mirage of trees out there. You got several trails to jump on. They've got gold mining. They've got kayak rentals. They've got cabin rentals. They got all kinds of stuff. It's a great place to take the family. Upstate Zip Line. Ask for Michaela. Tell her Clemson Sports News sent you. Donut Wagon. The Donut Wagon is on Wells Highway across from Borg Warner. It sits in a plaza with 3 of our sponsors. We're going to mention all of them right now. The Donut Wagon, Carolina Creamery, which is a ice cream, soft serve ice cream place. Oh my God. Between those 2 places, I could probably pick up about 5 pounds in one stop, but either way, it's worth it. The Donut Wagon and the Carolina Creamery, Sweet Creamery, they're right there at Borg Warner on Wells Highway, right next to Smucker Patio Living, Smucker Mechanical, another one of our sponsors right there. So I want to mention those guys too today as we close the show. But guys, Monday's over. The brand new All In with CSN has just done its first episode, but it's episode 22 as far as you're concerned, because we're just rebranding the name. and moving it over. But this is episode 22. Again, mark it down from now on. All In with CSN, like it says right here. All In with CSN. We'll be on at 6 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And until Wednesday at 6 p.m., go Tigers.